My name is Billy Lewis, and this is the state of the RV Nation. News campers need.
Good day, hello, and welcome to the State of the RV Nation. My name is Billy Lewis, and I'll be giving you the news campers need to know today on February 9th, 2021. If you are a new RVer or thinking about becoming an RVer, I have taken the liberty of putting together a bind guide for you. It will help you get the RV you want while saving you a ton of money and giving you the specific items to check for to avoid a nightmare situation. The best part of it all is it's completely free. I'll put a link in the description below to get it. In today's top stories, parks, and more parks. The National Association of RV Parks and Campgrounds, the ARVC, estimates that more than 53,000 new RV sites will be built across the country this year. The estimate is based on a survey of 516 campgrounds and RV park operators across the U.S. In terms of new parks alone, considerable construction activity is underway. For example, 3 new Campground of Americas, or KOAs, opened in 2020, including Corpus Christi, Texas, Mount Gilead, Ohio, Blue Ridge Toccoa River KOA right here in Georgia. KOA had another 14 campgrounds pending or under construction, according to KOA's Director of Public Relations, and they include the following: Crystal River KOA in Florida, Fort Pierce West KOA in Florida, Panama City Beach KOA in Florida, Gulfport KOA in Mississippi, Lincoln West KOA in Nebraska, Smithfield KOA in North Carolina, Shawnee Southeast KOA in Oklahoma, Belton KOA in Texas, McKinney North Salina KOA in Texas, Berkeley Springs KOA in West Virginia. KOA also has 2 other campgrounds under construction and yet to be announced locations in Utah and Mississippi, as well as Canadian campgrounds pending or under construction in Ontario and Saskatchewan. Hopefully they will do something about the power at these new campgrounds. But in case they don't, you can get America's #1 extended RV warranty to protect you from costly breakdowns. I put a link below in the description. You can get a quote in as little as 5 minutes and save up to 50% off what normal retail dealers charge. Across the U.S., at least 19 other campgrounds and RV parks have either just recently opened in the past few months or are expected to open this year or early next year. In Florida, the Cabana Club RV Resort in Auburndale is expected to open in February with 155 RV sites and 60 park model RV rentals. In 2022, Cabana Club RV Resort expects to add another 125 RV sites and another 65 park models. Island Oaks RV Resort in Glen St. Mary, the new 385-site park 30 miles west of Jacksonville, is expected to open in September. Ridge Manor Campground in Reddick, this campground has purchased an adjacent property where it plans to build 65 RV sites and 15 sites for rental cabins or park models. The back of the property will also be designed for 100 permanent sites for mobile homes and park model RVs. The new park is expected to open in mid to late 2022. Splash RV Resort and Park in East Milton, this 62-acre, $20 million resort and water park under construction near the corner of Interstate 10 and State Road 87, will initially feature approximately 351 RV sites as well as 34 to 40 park model cottages and 6 furnished Conestoga wagons. The park is expected to open this spring. Torrey Trails RV and Golf Resort in Bowling Green, the first 158 RV sites at this luxury resort, open this winter. In Alabama, Homestead RV Community in Theodore is developing this property into a 150-site extended stay RV park on a wooded site 10 miles south of Mobile. RVC Outdoor Destinations has closed on and fully entitled a large RV resort development in Gulf Shores, Alabama, which it plans to begin building this year. In North Carolina, Avon by the Sea RV Park in Avon is an oceanfront park which expects to open by Memorial Day weekend. The park will have 26 full hookup sites and an electronic gated entrance. In Ohio, Riverland Cabins and Campground in the Columbus area is located along the Plate River and plans on opening this spring with 30 campsites and a lodge that sleeps 8. In Colorado, River Run RV Resort in Granby opened as a new resort last summer with 316 RV sites, 83 cabins, and 20 villas. The park's rental options also include 8 Airstream trailers and 7 wagons. The park also plans to acquire adventure tents. Skyview Campground near Loveland, Great Outdoors, Colorado, is planning to build this campground on the east side of Carter Lake, west of Loveland, by fall of 2021 or spring of 2022. The park will feature 15 pods of campsites grouped together for large group gatherings that can accommodate up to 120 campers. Each pod will have 5 campsites that can accommodate a tent or an RV, including 1 ADA accessible campsite in each pod. A pavilion that seats up to 50 people will be built near a group fire pit. In South Dakota, Cattails Campground and Recreational near Lake Campbell will initially have 20 campsites with water, sewer, and electrical hookups and beach access by this summer. In Texas, the Jenkins Organization, or TJO, based in Houston, is building several new RV parks this year that will be part of the Great Escapees RV Resorts brand. They include a new park under construction in Elgin, about 30 minutes east of Austin, Texas, a new park under construction in Bryan near Texas A&M University, a new park soon to be under construction in Austin, Texas near the Circuit of the Americas F1 racetrack, a new park soon to be under construction in San Antonio, 20 minutes northwest of downtown. In Tennessee, Pigeon Forge Landing RV Resort, RVC Outdoor Destinations, is planning to open its 11th resort this spring. The 37-acre property in the heart of the Smoky Mountains, just off the Pigeon Forge Parkway, is now booking for the spring and will open its first phase with 149 RV sites along with high-end permanent tents and primitive riverside camping sites. A new park soon to be under construction on Watts Bar Lake, Tennessee, 40 minutes from downtown Knoxville, will break ground in spring and plans to be ready by spring of 2022. The park will feature 189 sites, 15 glamping tents, and 100 cabins, and will offer both short-term and extended stays. In Arizona, Village Camp Flagstaff Roberts Resorts of Scottsdale, Arizona, plans to start construction this year on the first 175 sites of this resort, which will provide sites for RVs and park models. Village Camp Flagstaff is expected to open in the spring of 2022. And last but not least, California, Costa Vista RV Resort and Chula Vista Sun Communities plans to open this new San Diego area resort in spring with 197 RV sites with spacious patios, picnic tables, and landscaping, and 49 fully furnished park model rentals, according to regional marketing. Well, that's all we have for today. The State of the RV Nation is brought to you by Eagle Vision RV, the new way to buy your RV's extended warranty. Let America's #1 RV warranty pay your RV repair bills. I left a link in the description below. You can get a quote in as little as 5 minutes and save up to 50% from what retail dealers charge. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you saw here today, subscribe, smash the like button, and share so other RVers can see it as well. Let me know in the comments what kind of news you'd like to hear in the future. Good luck, God bless, and happy camping.